how I multiply my money. In this video, we're going to look at top 7 ways to multiply your money like the rich. The first one is to invest in stocks. Don't say that you are afraid of the stock market because you've heard of crashes and all of that. Yes, crashes, stock market or market crashes do happen. But when we will later go into details about all these 7 ways, and then you know how to take advantage of the crashes or market downturns. But the first thing to note is that if you want to become a millionaire or a billionaire, then you need to make money like the rich, manage money like the rich, and multiply your money like the rich. So top 7 ways to multiply your money like the rich. The first one is to invest in stock market. If you go to the stock market, you have 2 options. Either you invest in individual stocks, or that is you invest in individual companies or not. So investing in the individual companies is when you are selecting specific company, say Apple, Tesla, Nvidia, Palantir, and so on and so forth. You select one of them, you research on them, and then you buy shares. So here what you are doing is that you are owning a share of that big company, no matter how small it is, no matter how small no matter how little you buy. The moment you buy a stock of a particular company, you own a share of it. Now, the second option there for you is that if you are starting to invest and you want to reduce your risk tolerance, you want to reduce your because of your risk tolerance, you want to reduce the risks involved, then you can consider either investing in mutual funds or index funds or ETFs. So the ETFs, that is where we have the S&P 500. So that's the exchange trade funds. That one you can buy the stock, you can trade it like you are trading individual stock. And then we have the index funds that are also a form of mutual fund that also track particular stock index or particular index. And then what happens is that you are supposed to do it once a day, so you can trade it once a day. But whichever way it is, once you do your research, you can consider either ETFs or index funds to start your investment in stock market journey. Okay, so that's one key thing. So invest in stock market if you want to multiply your money. The second option there is to invest in Bitcoin. Invest in Bitcoin. You know that when it comes to stock market investment, that is where Warren Buffett has made money. When you go to Bitcoin, many people are there. You can have Robert Kiyosaki and a whole lot of, you spend time to talk about this. So when you invest in cryptocurrency, it's not only Bitcoin. You have Bitcoin, you have Ethereum, you have SRP, SLM, SU, Solana. There are a lot. Research about them. Look at them now. The most popular, the biggest ones are Bitcoin and Ethereum. Even if you go to cryptocurrencies, we've got ETFs. So we've got the ETF there that you can also consider. So do research and enter into this market. Later in subsequent video, you will take stock market or investment in stocks and you go through some of them. We will let you know the potential return, yearly, annual return, 5 years return, both for the stock market and Bitcoin. Or let's say the cryptocurrency. So if you want to multiply your money like the rich, first consider investing in stock market. The second one is to consider investing in cryptocurrencies. At least the popular ones, Bitcoin, Ethereum, are there. Do consider to invest in them. All right. So the third way to multiply your money is to invest in either bonds or treasury bills. So bonds and treasury bills, just a quick contrast. If you think your risk tolerance is not that high and therefore you don't want to invest in only stock market and then Bitcoin, since we acknowledge diversification, you can also put some of your money in treasury bills and bonds. So bonds, you are loaning money to the government, some organization, companies, and all of that. But when it comes to treasury bill, you are solely loaning the money to the government. So the risks involved, you have higher risks in bonds compared to treasury bill. But when it comes to returns, there is potential higher returns in bonds compared to treasury bill, because in treasury bill you have liquidity. The duration is not that much, up to a year, and then the bonds can also go from few years to maybe up to a decade. Yeah, so due to that, you get interest and all of that. When it comes to treasury bill, we'll talk more about it. But when it comes to treasury bill, what happens here? So you do more research about it. But the key thing is that consider going into bonds or treasury bills. These are some of the ways that the rich multiply their money. So if it is treasury bill, you are not going to get any interest, but you buy the treasury bill at a discount, and then you sell it at the full value, and then you get your profit from there. But when it comes to bonds, you get either every 6 months you get specific interest, or 1 year you get specific interest based on the conditions surrounding the sales of the bond. And the fourth way to multiply your money is by investing in commodities. So when you talk about commodities, we are talking about commodity like gold, like silver, like diamond, platinum. Then you go to energy sector like oil, the various oil. Others are also investing in salt, in meat, and so on and so forth. So look at commodities, research around the commodities that you find interesting, and you invest your money there. When you invest your money there, it's some of these, like the treasury bill and bond and that of these commodities, they are also a good hedge against inflation. So if you do that, you are saving on the other side. So you do diversification. If you want to multiply your money, like the rich, you must invest. And top 7 ways to multiply your money we are talking about. So this is the fourth one. The fifth way to multiply your money, like the rich, is we will take this one away from real estate, is investing in land. So you go into land banking. It is a term that Dr. Olumide Emmanuel keeps mentioning it. Land banking. You go into purchasing of land. So there are 2 areas that you can go into. Whether you are buying farmland, you buy farmland, and then you sell to people for agriculture and all of that. So he always say that you don't wait to buy land when you think the place is catchy, but you buy land and wait. So whether the place is remote, no matter how remote it is, you buy the place, you wait. So there are 2 things. You can buy the farmland, and then you just, you tail it, you upgrade it, you make it more lucrative, and then you can sell to other people who are interested in going into farming. You sell the land to them, you make your money. The other thing is that you can also go into places that are residential areas. You buy them within the shortest possible time, or not like quick. They are slow investment. That is why also the risk level is a bit lower compared to stock market, Bitcoin and stuff. So you buy the land too, and then those who are real estate developers and stuff can also buy it from you, and then you sell it to them. So there are 2 ways you can go into this, but consider you go into land banking, or you go into purchase of land as a way of investing your money. So that's the 5th way to invest your money. Then the 6th way to invest your money is real estate. There are several researches showing that a number of millionaires and billionaires we have across the globe, either they made their wealth through real estate, or they are keeping a greater percentage of their money in real estate because of diversification. Maybe they got their money from technology, from manufacturing, from different sectors, from finance, but then they end up investing in real estate. So real estate is a field that you cannot just do away with. So when you come to real estate, it's buoyant. Even some, let's say, experts will put land banking under real estate, which is also absolutely correct. But then in real estate, I just want us to focus on the 2 sides, where you are going into rental properties, whether commercial or residential, what have you. So you buy the commercial property or the residential property, and then you rent it, or you are also going to be the one who is going to build it. Either you are going to the property development, or you buy what we call the property flipping or something like that. You buy and maybe undervalued property, you upgrade it and you sell it. These are all not easy, but you do your due diligence by doing adequate, sufficient research in them, and then you see where to enter. Is very important. So you can go into real estate by either owning the property yourself, and then you either rent it or you sell it, or you can invest digitally. So through the rare estate trust, yeah, so rare estate trust. So when it comes to the rates, you can also invest digitally in real estate, and then you'll be getting passive income. So Robert Kiyosaki again is something that he's so fan of. Dr. Olumide Emmanuel, he's also so fan of rest. So it's an area that majority of the people are also interested in. Then it's about 90% of the rich we have currently are either directly making huge passive income from real estate, or they've diversified and have significant portion of their wealth in real estate, giving them passive income. So it's another important area to consider. The last area to consider to invest your money in order to multiply your money is starting your own business. It is not easy, but if you consider starting your own business, it can be one of the fantastic way to grow your wealth, to multiply your money, to become the millionaire billionaire you are looking for, or to attain financial freedom. But the key thing is that you need to do adequate extensive research, and then prepare yourself for managerial skills, and then how to manage your fund. So there are several billionaires that we have. When you look at currently from 2024 to 2025, we have a lot of billionaires that have been produced across 10 top let's say areas. So we have those who have become billionaires by either directly going into finance and investment. So finance, whether you are going to banking and the rest, is an area that you can set up your business. You can also go into technology. So when it comes to the bank, in business, investment, Berkshire Hathaway, we have Warren Buffett there. Then when you go to technology, we have Mark Zuckerberg and the rest. We have others other many billionaires from manufacturing, others from fashion and retail, healthcare, food and beverage. We have real estate, as we've made mention. We have media. So when it comes to business, you are not limited. We have agriculture, the agribusiness, and all of that. So look at which business will work for you. Do your research, know your target market, and then invest in this area. If you also go into this area, there is a potential greater possibility of you multiplying your money. So these are top 7 ways the rich multiply their money. So please do research about these and see which of them will work for you. Then you can venture into at least 3 to 5 of these. Be consistent in them. Research well. Just take calculated risks. Once you take calculated risk, you make it out from it. So please kindly go to the subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell. I'll see you in the next video. Okay. Make sure you share the video as well. Bye bye.